Big worm.
I'm crying right now.
Well,
I just yawned. Alright. I just been getting my tail kicked by this car. Every adjustment I suggest does not work.
we're literally going to the dirt road tune-up this time.
I'm just like, I don't understand.
We've added travel this time.
Listen, like, I'm no expert. I'm learning this stuff. I thought I had a generally good idea of the concept of what works and what doesn't, or what might be working or what might help work, but I'm showing no signs.
We went from like an 8 out of 10 knowledge of the car down to like a 2.
Yeah, I feel pretty dumb. This car's making me feel stupid.
This is rough.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's just this way. I mean, I'm just gonna keep trying until I find something. I mean, I'm trying to get the car to work front and back evenly and shit. I don't know. I mean, just want to hit the tires. So, I made it like 30 feet the furthest we made. That's it. 7 passes of knocking the tires off. But I will say, team effort. We got a badass team. Damn. 17 minutes from up here to down there to back in the lanes to fix it, to not miss the call. That's impressive. So, but I mean, it's what we're out. We're trying to. I'm trying to get better, you know, and see what we can do and learn this stuff. So the track here is generally really good, really sticky,
but today it's really bald.
Oh, Devin. What? My strategy did not work. No? I'm so surprised. So we took more power out of it. Right. Now you're fixing to get fucked up, right? Did y'all go down there fast? Yeah. It wasn't very fast and it wasn't really clean, but we did go down. I haven't been down to 7th drive. But we have now taken more and more and more power out of it. Oh, my son.
I thought I was running you, and then they tried telling me you were running Mr. Billy, and I'm like, no, I thought we were running each other.
So y'all were running each other?
Yeah, that's what he said.
You went down earlier. Yeah, I went down. Yeah. I
got the cut off on the line you cut.
Oh.
But let's hope we got that fixed.
Well,
if it cuts up on the line, you might win. I don't know. I might crank it back up. You know what I mean? She said drop the chain. That's fine.
I don't even have any smack to talk.
I'm just speechless.
This thing is
He's scared. He's so scared. He's speechless.
No, there's one thing that
We've been speechless since Thursday.
all I'm saying is, if there's expert on this damn car, boom. Devin's not a knock to the next car. I hope you won't make us on this car. Then you'll leave me the fuck alone. I'm getting tired of looking down and seeing my phone ringing. It's you. Who you like? I like us. I don't know if it's gonna fucking be right. I don't know if I'm right or not, but I like us. Look at the sticker on the front of my car. I'm part of us. I'm part of us. That's what I'm saying. I like us.
So it's a win-win, right?
Right. I like us. And I don't know if either one's gonna win. It might just both suck. What do you, just so everyone like that. The win light might come on, but it might be just disappointing. If I say the track sucks, everyone's like, no, you're just a shitty driver tuner. No, that's the truth. Today's been very like 1 to 10 rating. For this, I have like 5, 4, and 5. Where was Georgia when we left Georgia? On a difficulty rating, it's easily an 8-8. Yeah, I mean, this is like this track is tough. Well, last night was like looked like a no prep surface, but with a little bit of power management, we were able to get that one, but not very fast, right? Last night. Yes. But it was once you got it rolling, it was all right. The starting line was garbage.
The bald spots keep getting larger.
Right, it's terrible. The starting line is bald for the first 10 to 15 feet. Today, it's gotten worse. The sun was out earlier, it was balling up. Like when I walked on it and pushed a foot on it, it would ball up and stick to my shoe. All right. That's pretty good though. He's got a big ass brain. I expect nothing less. Listen, I want the best chance about cutting off so I have a time slip. Listen, okay? You go in and I'll be right on your ass. Okay.
And I'm gonna go buy big old rain boots all the way up to my ass. Deal with all this shit.
Dear. And if it cuts off, then you can blame me.
Yeah, we'll see.
If it cuts off, we need you to shut off, back up.
It makes me nervous when
We're going to keep trying this thing till we get it right.
Blow it up.
Well, hey,
It banged pretty good.
Can I just stand behind your car?
Wow, that was raw. That was raw.
Hey, that's payback.
Talking just be safe.
That's payback.
Right there, yeah.
John, you're a weak bitch. I hate having to beat you with another LS, but I got to do what I got to do. Needless to say, you got 100 laps on that thing, that raggedy son of a bitch. We got 4 on it this year, and you're going home first round, upset with your dick in your hand, begging for fucking mercy. We'll see you next time out. You're gonna get fucked up again.
Get the dog in the video because that's the only cute thing that's about to happen
look at
in
that
this next clip.
All day.
Forrest, we had the baby soft tune up in it down low. Forrest got out. I grabbed the scramble, drive around him by like 400 feet, and I was like, bye, bitch, pow! Cuts off, put it neutral, shut it off.
Hey, Hook, do you sleep okay?
I sleep fine.
At
I sleep fine.
Lying like that?
I figured there was some. I figured there was some safety something in the Holly, so I can't blow it up that it got.
Damn it.
Was there?
No.
There wasn't. All right, well, let me go over here and talk to Forrest. I like to only associate with winners, so, you know. Wait till you see the little clip of my shit talking.
Oh my god. I had his ass too. I like looked over and I was like,
We were so
smells
soft
weird.
with it.
I was like, so, oh, you were soft with it. I could have ran to the 60 foot faster.
Dude, you out 60-footed him?
No, I did not.
Did it cut off?
We had a 4-second ramp in it.
Oh, here we go.
4-second
What did I
ramp.
tell you? What did I tell you?
60 foot too. That 60 foot.
It went on 160.
116, 60 foot. It popped.
Alright.
For initial thoughts of what a pop could be, don't say something bad.
It's hard telling. It's really hard telling. Could be something simple.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Twisted tea. It's good stuff. Everybody gotta get a little twisted.
That was like an advertisement.
Oh, wait, you might have blown the blow-off valve seal out.
Were you popping the whole way or was I popping? Because I feel like I was popping in high gear and you shot right back.
I thought
No.
I thought you were like
My
popping.
horsepower drove around you, and then it
I saw
popped.
your nose.
No, you didn't.
And
You
then-
saw the bumper.
I feel like
God.
I feel
was
like
watching video.
I felt like your shit was popping the whole way, but he had the loud pop.
I thought my shit was popping the whole way.
I think it was.
Dude, I need a rear view mirror so I can see if I'm smoking or not. Because I was like, well, at this point, I'm just gonna. I didn't pull the chute either.
Y'all know that my fire extinguisher is what put that boy's car out.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, did you see the one that they
Did you see
carried
the
down there?
handoff? No one saw the handoff.
No. The Hey, The safety van went down there?
No, the other part, the blue part, Johnny Fast Car.
That's the piston sideways, huh?
Yeah.
That's a broken rod.
Yeah, so you can see all the valve marks in it. It's like da-da-da-da-da, like it spun when it came up. See it? Valve mark here, valve mark here.
But that's a broken rod, huh?
Yeah, it's gotta be. 'Cause that piston is 100% like this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something, John.
What?
You know you do it.
Well, it needs a sleeve, a head repair.
It can
We're not
all be
half-stepping.
fixed. It's metal. It can be fixed.
So we're not half stepping, we're not pump faking.
No. No pump faking, no chest banging.
You know what?
Racing shit, bro.
These damn rods.
Aluminum.
Aluminum. I mean, you can still break an aluminum rod.
Can.
But is that more of a tune-up issue?
What?
A broken rod?
No.
Oh, God.
The ring.
Yeah, those are rings right there.
Hold on.
Probably lifts the ring. That ring right there.
That's a relief by the wrist pin.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see nothing's melted.
Honestly, dude, had it not, I mean, I don't know if it did hurt the block or not. That's the thing. I mean, the block is...
You hope that it broke at the bottom.
Yeah, not the top, and just kept swinging around.
Which I feel like if it did break at the top, there'd be oil puking out everywhere. Because it would have cut the block in half.
But the bottom of the rod is so thick.
Man, when that shit comes apart down in there, you never know how it's going to come apart, what it's going to affect.
The fact that it's not
I've
got
seen
oil
a
coming out
crane
right
come
now.
out in 8 pieces. You would have never guessed
So-
that was going to happen.
That being a hard part failure, I mean, that's 100% not tune related.
No, that's not changing. That's, you found the limitation. Which, there was a suspicion coming to this point that there was a limitation on this motor.
With the rod, not the hydraulic roller, mainly the rod. There is some oil underneath the car though.
And that's a little
It comes out the
concerning.
pan.
And there is a possibility that you could have cracked the block.
Look, once it goes to 85, there's 37 pounds boost. Look, we're trucking along at 37 pounds. Here fuel's 37, 36, 35, 37.
72. So the gear change works because look, we want to be at 73 at the strike. That's probably where, I mean, close to it.
So we're trucking along.
Oh, you know what? Go back. It starts dropping our PM on. So right there's where the event happened.
All right.
Yeah. Is this something ST600 on it?
No. It's about to have it. It's not so confident. Right now it's just smart coils.
37. Look. Trucking along. Pop.
Is that boost concerning on like a race motor like this? A street motor? That's not race motor.
Not to me. I mean, it's an LS, so it's already weak. But you know, put this up here so I can't.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
You were behind me, and then you shot up there, and you were right beside me, and then you were just gone.
No, hold on, put your hands back up. So if this was me, it was like this.
Watch the video. Watch the video. Bring it. Yeah, he's got a half-track video.
Hear him. He says, "Sweet Jesus, I gotta fucking run him." Goddamn, I'm shaking. And then he went and let go of the button. He goes, "Oh, I'm 190." Motherfucker, look at me. I'm a dumbass. I'm gonna grab this scramble button, right?
In first.
Right, like a fucking dipshit, right? And he grabs it, and he grabs. He's just, fuck you, Rod. That's what happens. So what he tried to do is he tried to play some man shit with an LS.
Oh, I know.
I'm about to leave.
You
God.
can't do that. Well, no. See, yours is different because you got a small block Chevrolet rod in it. It's aluminum rod. It's a man's rod.
Well, we have other aluminum rods.
Congratulations. Are they in the fucking engine?
Not now, no.
Goddamn, neither is that one. That ain't in the engine either. You took the fucking steel rod right out of it. You don't want to pay disassembly or what? It's a goddamn cheap to pay disassembly.
Oh my God. From a Holly expert like yourself, tune-up wise, was it conservative? Was it? Where do you think it was?
It was a little bit, like I said, a little bit leaner than I would shoot for, but not catastrophic failure.
Okay.
Not. It was a limit of that. It was a parts failure.
If it were 6.0, we'd be a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, if you were, well, I mean, if the rest of your plugs didn't have a strap on them.
This one even has a strap on it.
Well, bitch, you pounded the strap into the fucking plug. That's why it's still there.
Yeah, it didn't get melted. It didn't melt off.
Well, no, it might have melted off. You don't know. It just shoved it in there.
Oh my God.
But anyway, look, give me this. Let go of you fucking retard. Look, so either way, it's a little hotter than I would have liked. But there'll be other people that, no, not on your channel. I was gonna say, there'll be other people that tune alcohol stuff that would look at this and go, man, he's crazy, that's pretty conservative. It's all an opinion.
The concept is put as much fuel in there and burn as much of it as you can.
Right, right.
So more fuel. Shout out to the MSD 600 CDI.
Right, so like, so for reference, right, if this car had an MSD 600 on it, this would have been a meltdown. This would have been a meltdown. If you had the same amount of fuel in this car, in this tune-up, and you had an MSD 600 on this thing,
because the spark is that high.
This bitch would have melted. Yeah, you wouldn't have made it past 100 fucking foot. You'd have melted this motherfucker.
So what do you do with the MSD 600? You run it that much more fuel?
Put more fuel in there, yeah.
When you put more fuel in there, you burn more, you make more horsepower.
Right, I mean, Farlow and Eric Gold just made a swap over from Smart Cools to Pro 600, and they had the exact same results that I've had countless times with it on alcohol. And typically I had anywhere between 15 and 25% more fuel. They're all the way up to 30-something% more fuel power, and they got their hot rod back. You know what I mean? So, you know, they struggled with it a little bit because they were of the mindset, like some people that think they're fucking genius. Not them, I'm saying there's a lot of people out there, especially on your fucking channel, that think they know everything.
Wow, is this a shot directly at me that you just wouldn't name? Me?
No, I don't think you know anything. I don't think you know shit. I mean, yeah, but he's aware of it. It's not like I'm talking shit. Like, he knows he doesn't know.
Listen, I know when to ask for help, and I'm always asking for help.
And that's smart enough, you know what I mean? Or he'd be dangerous if he thought he fucking knew anything, you know what I mean? Like, that rod would have came out a long time ago, right? I mean, Ben's been holding him back for a while, you know? But in reality, like I was saying, when you put the MSD 600 on this thing, it's going to need a lot more fuel.
Okay.
Right? We just did a little demo when I said, hey, let's richen it up just 0.1. We picked up 200 pounds per hour of fuel in that cell. 200 pounds per hour of fuel, your CAD would have been nice and shiny for 180 degrees. You know, so it's a lot of fuel volume. You know, we went from 32 to 34, 150 or something like that, just in a scenario of what if. And by making that minute change, you pick up 250 pounds per hour of fuel.
That's horsepower.
That's horsepower.
That's horsepower.
So it's horsepower until it shuts the plug off.
Okay. And that's why the MSD works, because the spark is hot.
Right. And you can get very, very, very far with a Smart Cool. And that's not, you know, the problem is that, like y'all saw before, when you were really rolling the coal to this thing and putting more fuel to it, it was. I remember when we were in Georgia, we looked it over.
It was busting up.
You can hear it breaking up. Lean it out a little bit, bingo.
Yeah.
It's right back. Right. You know, increased dwell, lean it out, but right now you're at your limited dwell, right? So you're at the limit of how much dwell you can run on a Smart.
Limited rod.
Fuck yeah. Well, you're on the limit of one of them.
What?
The other 7 appear to be okay. You know, the other 7, you know what I mean?
They appear.
You made a fuck ton of power for it to break the rod like that.
Oh, dude, that thing right there. But that seat's like 2 inches lean back. It's a Kirky recliner right now.
You know what you could do, right?
What?
You're building that other fucking
truck
shit thing, right?
The one that you're gonna wire?
I ain't wiring that fucking thing. You take 7 of the rods that are good and put it in that thing.
Oh,
I just need to get one more.
Right.
that's good.
I bet these look like a snake. These rods probably are curved.
No, don't even look at them.
Just put them
It's
in.
gonna fuck them up anyway. Don't
I
matter.
already used a broken camshaft. It's fine.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, look at you trying.
You know
to
what the issue is?
mighty.
Ben wore this shirt. Look at his. Look at the shirt. This scenario with the shirt is just not good. It's just damn. Now there's damn.
The other thing is that let's talk about the root cause of this problem, right?
Oh.
This wouldn't have happened. You didn't try to. What happened? Right? What happened? He said, God damn, I'm so scared. Fuck, I want 190 light. Man, this thing's a weak bitch. I can't keep up. And I'm gonna grab this scramble button like a fucking dipshit, right? God damn, we put way too much boost in this thing.
It's not way too much boost.
You throw another 10 pounds in it. You put 20 pounds more dome in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking. God damn, you don't know how to. You ain't ready to party like that. Well, apparently you are the engine ain't. But in all reality, the tune-up wasn't to the point where it was going to grenade it. It was a
40 pounds on an LS. That's not like
an arbitrary number.
Well, obviously boost is because cylinder pressure.
Well, what cylinder head's on it? What's the compression? You know what I mean? There's a lot of things to it.
Well, let's just say we made 2,100 horsepower on 25 pounds.
Right, but it doesn't grow exponentially like that.
Well, it's like a bell curve, so eventually it starts to flatten out.
But well, you get to a point of diminishing return. 38 pounds boost in this engine, it probably would have made more power at 33, 34, right?
Yeah.
Because it's probably starting to back up. And we're looking at back pressure data and you find out, but there's a point of diminishing return and it just runs out. And basically, when you grab that scramble button, you sealed your fate. Scared to death. Scared to death.
I have to deal with this all year long.
I feel really I almost feel. I mean, I don't really feel bad, but I almost feel bad about costing all a bunch of time and money and effort, and, and work. Actually, I do feel bad because Ben's gonna be the one that has to fucking do it.
You know, it's not really your fault because if John would have left on a decent tree, we would have been out in front. So.
Yeah, but until it started coming around in high gear.
I mean, he was asleep at the light,
Yeah, but
that's rough.
Right.
I'll be honest with you. I had my mind made up. I was grabbing that scramble button as soon as my mind would let my thumb free up for a second to go like this.
He decided to grab that scramble button when he heard who he was paired up against. Okay, so when you heard who you were paired up against, you said, well, we better put everything we got in that scramble button.
Oh my God. Do I have to deal with this all year long?
Yes. I tuned a car for a guy, a very well-known grudge racer, very successful, and we never used a scramble button, right? And it's a G-body, right?
Are you speaking of my son?
Who?
You know, my son, black G-body, similar.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
Son, you're like 21. You're from Alabama. Jesus Christ. You got a fucking kid when you're 3. Anyway, so I tuned the car for Chris, and we never use a scramble button, right? Because Chris just likes to fucking party, right? So we put some man boost in that thing all the fucking time. Typically about 60 pounds or something, right?
60 pounds, not on the dome. That's in it.
Right. So he's like, set me up a scramble button. I'm like, all right. I don't really want to, but all right. So I do. All right, so I'm looking at the log from the next pass out with the scramble button, right? And the scramble button's the bump button. I made a video on it.
Yep, that's how ours is set up. Thank you, Devin.
Right, so you trans brake, bump in, click, let go of the bump button. I look at the log, 0.3 into the run, he's on that fucking scramble button. I said, it didn't even follow the ramp. But man, it felt good. It took it on the hit. He said, it didn't spin. I said, but it didn't even, you can't do that. So I said, I'm going to disable that because you ain't disabling that. So now we just have to put an extra 20 pounds of dome pressure in the friggin' motor all the time because that's what he wants, So, so typically I don't like to use a scramble button. I've been adamant against it most of the time. And this is one of the reasons because you get into uncharted territory, right?
Yeah.
The only time I really like a scramble button is if you put 5 pounds of dome pressure on it, right? And you click high gear, you grab the scramble button and let it roll for half a second or something, then let off of it so you can pull plugs, kind of get a read on it, see what it looks like, see if there's a major leak.
When we kind of revamped the motor and just these last few changes, our goal was to get 40 pounds in it, and it made 38.2. So maybe our goal was a little high for the rod.
I would say so, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're into if this was a small block Ford, it'd be fine because they put real rods in them. But I don't know, whatever that rod, what is this?
It's Cali's Enforcer billet steel. Is it? No, it's not billet. It's just a steel I-beam.
Forged, really nice metal. I don't even know.
One set is almost twice the cost of a damn set of aluminum rods.
Well, I mean, I was using the billet Ultra I-beams from Cali's. Are they better than that, or are they worse?
These are rated at like 2,000.
Okay.
They're steel I-beams. They're nice.
That's a nice rod, but it's just beyond what you're trying to do.
They're just not billet.
Well, and again, this motor wasn't built to do this.
Right.
So
you found out.
Yeah, I guess so.
Pretty easily. You know what I mean?
Play.
All
right. So
what you're going to do is you're just going to
I would just take the scramble.
Not put anything on it.
Yeah.
That's
honestly, that's just you just put a light, like make a light pop up on the dash that says you're fucking retarded. You know what I mean?
As soon as he hits
like dipshit. Like press it and the light just comes on. It just says dipshit. You know what I mean? That's what I do to him. I'm serious. That's what I
exactly. There'll be a placebo effect too. Every time he hits it,
he'd be like,
going faster. Be like, oh,
how much boost did it make? Where's the scramble? It came on right here. Oh, badass. Act like you're some fucking pro driver. It felt good. It didn't feel good. You have no idea.
Oh no, it was rolling. I had Forrest's tit in my mouth right there, and then all right. Well,
That didn't surprise me one bit coming out of his mouth.
I need to end this. This is not good. Not good.
Well,
Thank you for all your help and professional advice.
The good news is that it's just a fucking LS. You know what I mean? So who cares?
I care.
I don't know why.
God, it's like you said.
If you heard a small block Ford,
It's
if you heard a
yikes.
small block Ford, I'd be upset.
Yikes! This is a big yikes. This is a big yikes moment right here. So, all right. Well, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Everyone, check out Devin's videos.
Don't message me about anything.
Check them out. Watch them from start to finish.
Yeah.
And then if you have questions,
Message John.
no, don't message me.
Message John for all the wrong info.
You just message him first, and then without even watching the video, he'll answer.
Yeah, perfect.